All right, this is for people that have never made plain old Southern buttermilk cornbread. And I put a whole stick of butter in a black iron skillet and I melted it down till it was sizzling, good and hot. And we're gonna have turnip greens and cornbread and all the trimmings tonight, but I'm working on the, so you can kind of see the turnip greens, boy, they're good too. You just take fresh greens and clean them up real good. And I've got ham and a little sugar and a little liquid smoke and salt. And I don't know, about maybe 3 or 4 tablespoons of sugar, and salt them like you need to, and liquid smoke, and cook them all day, kind of low, so they get good and tender. And boy, they're good. And then this cornbread, I'm gonna show you about this cornbread, and you just kind of stay with me here just a second. You kind of look out behind the house there, and old dogs. I'm trying to get this cornbread. Give me just this meal. Give me just a second, and it's gonna be fine. I promise you. All right, I'm gonna be using white cornmeal, which is my favorite. And there's all kinds of things you can do. Some people use Jif, which I cannot stand it. Some people use yellow corn milk. Some people use different cornbread mixes. But through the years riding on the boat, I just use cornmeal, plain old white cornmeal. And so you'll kind of know, I'm bad to just mix something up. But I'll try to do a little better today. And let's just see here. Okay, I'm gonna take a big bowl and I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3 cups of white cornmeal. And then I'm gonna put, let's just see here. There's 1 buttermilk, plain old buttermilk, 2 cups. Let's see how that's gonna go. We may have to put another cup. And then we're gonna take about half of this melted butter and pour into our cornbread mix. Then we're gonna get us a couple of eggs. And we're gonna put a couple of eggs in there. And that is gonna help things along. And I'm gonna put one more little bit of baking powder in there. And then just a little bit of salt, like a pinch. So I'm gonna put about a good strong tablespoon and a half of baking powder and about 1/4 of a teaspoon or less of salt, not much. All right, and then we're gonna mix this up, see where we're at. Okay, we're gonna need, let's see, that's will be my 3rd cup of buttermilk. Let's see what that does. Now this is gonna make, oh Lord have mercy. This is gonna make just pretty good cornbread. So I'm gonna take it over here to my skillet. And we're gonna pour this up. We're gonna put our oven on 350, 375, whatever you wanna try to put it on. We're gonna pour this up in that hot butter. And that's kind of the trick. You want that butter sizzling when you pour your cornbread batter in there. And it makes it good and crusty. Boy, you talk about good. I'm telling you, this right here is some kind of #1 good. Now, I ain't joking you now. This is #1 good. And you kind of spread that hot butter across the top of your batter. And you talk about good. This is some kind of good. And so we're gonna have buttermilk cornbread, country ham, turnip greens, mixed vegetables, and sure enough old-time good cornbread. And the key to it is the butter and the baking soda. You can put about a teaspoon and a half to 2 teaspoons of baking soda, a pinch of salt, self-rising white flour. Get your butter hot and sizzling. Pour half of it into your cornbread mixture and mix it up. And leave the other half in the skillet. And once you get everything mixed up, you pour that over into that sizzling butter and kind of make sure that's spread around. And then put it in your oven. And you have to just cook it till it gets good and golden brown. And you're going to really like this, I promise you. This is really good. And you're going to like it. Give it a try. Get you some good greens. Clean them up, wash them down, cut the big stems out of them to where they're real good. And then take them and cook them good and slow all day long with some ham, liquid smoke, or you could put some hog jowl, bacon, a little butter in it, whatever you want to. Put you about, I don't know, I'd say 2 or 3 teaspoons of sugar. It's not real sweet when it's all said and done, but it takes a little of the bitterness out, and a little salt. And you can put some jalapeno pepper sauce. I did. I put a little bit of jalapeno pepper sauce in there, maybe, I don't know, 1/4 of a cup of jalapeno pepper sauce in my greens. And I'm telling you, they're going to be good. And so anyway, I've already showed you how to cook beans on my other YouTube channels. So hope you have a good day and have a really good meal. And you're going to enjoy this cornbread. It is surprising at the people that do not know how to make cornbread. But they just don't know how, and they've never been taught. And this is sure enough Southern style country buttermilk cornbread. And just give it a try and see what you think. And thank you very much.